Weather to speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
First carry here for Ken Walker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Cowboys at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On play action, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard. Prescott off play action. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. To the right side, this is Walker. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Here we go, 46.
Second down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You talk about this Giant defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game?
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They begin with a run by Miller. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Again, it's Miller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Giants.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Miller. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Mozzie Smith, first-round pick there on the tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll run it again with Miller. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Fourth down, Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused.
Gano out to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And Zeke will have a Cowboys first down as he's up to the 24. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for the Cowboys.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Prescott. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. Out right, he finds Tolbert. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Prescott. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Prescott. And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, New York.
A first down carry now for Miller. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Cousins now to throw on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. That ball caught by Slayton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. $10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
as usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Cousins. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And the Giants first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Steamer. What's that?
Running left is Miller. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Down the right sideline. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Giants 24. Cowboys nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a give to Miller. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action now. Cousins. Underneath for Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On play action, Cousins. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rose.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Gun.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
Black.
Cousins now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Hey, flipper.
Cousins on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
3 quarters in the books. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Prescott. Trying to improvise. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Buying time to... Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff to Miller. He'll take this to the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 7. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. To throw is Cousins. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And returning it, here's Hamler. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, Prescott. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott now. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And now they're in the hurry up. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Elliott will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, kill.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, we're good. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Black. Hey, receiver. Hey, no, easy. Through.
Cousins here to throw. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, a 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gano for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good.
To kick off for New York.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
They're on 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we